Hi, I'd like to show you how you can use Build Agent to create applications using natural language that connect to Workflow Data Fabric tables. For this video, we will cover 1, connecting to ERP systems, and 2, connecting to cloud data warehouses. Let's first start with ERP systems. In this example, I'm using an ERP model for cost center, and from here, I'll just show you the cost center data. In this case, you can see the cost center description, departments, and so on. And what I'll do then is I'll show you how exactly I've created this using Build Agent. So you can see the prompt here that I've just typed something along the lines of create an app that shows me a drop-down exploration tool for the table as an ERP integration for material costs transfer, and use these fields to create a responsive application. So in this case, I'm showing you the prompts or the dialogue that I have with Build Agent, but this would create, or Build Agent would create this dialogue in a very short period of time, in about 5 to 10 minutes. And you can see that it has some corrections and it would install the relevant libraries for you to build the application as it's building the application for you. And ultimately, it will create a brief description or a high-level view of the application it has created. So how does it look like in action? So in this screen, I'll transfer now into the Explorer that it has created. This connects to the SAP data that we're linking through Workflow Data Fabric. So if I click, for example, an entry here from cost center, it would give me the details. Now, this is just a very small application that connects to ERP tables, but imagine the possibilities on how you could consume various data and use natural language to create an application. Now, let's turn it up a notch. Now, I'm using here the Workflow Data Fabric Hub, where I would like to get information from the maintenance history, for example. So in this case, this is data that's coming from Snowflake, and we are not persisting. We're just getting the data from Snowflake using Workflow Data Fabric tables, not persisting anything in ServiceNow. It's just a read-only approach. And from here, then I would go to the table that's being read in Snowflake. This is just read online. Nothing of it is being written into ServiceNow. And I'll do the exact same approach. That's what I've done earlier, in which I've typed something along the lines of create a responsive analytics dashboard based on the data in this data frame that we've taken from Snowflake. This is the data fabric table that we've created. And similar to the earlier example, it has all of the dialogues that I have, in which it will start creating the code for you just based on the natural language prompts, which I've shown earlier. And ultimately, it will give you then a high-level view, similar to the previous application, on the features of the dashboard that's created for us. Now, let's see how it looks like in action. And this is the dashboard. So based on the data that's coming from Snowflake, it's able to find out which are the relevant views or which are the relevant fields for my KPI reporting. Again, this is not perfect, and this is a very simple example, but it just shows you how it's possible to create applications, responsive applications that can be used by various personas in your environment or in your landscape that connects to business critical data for them to perform their day-to-day tasks. Thanks for watching.